Okay, here I am again, and taking a look around, you can probably realize where I am. Last time I was coming up out of here at night, I said to myself, I'm not going to do this one again, at least not for quite a while. But then my nephew here wanted to see the down plane, Prairie Fork, try to make it to that cave, this cabin. A lot of other people wanted to see the down plane, so here I am a week later, and we're going back down again. My nephew's with me. We're in Tom Vincent's cabin.
Yeah.
I'm setting up my camera bag here so I don't lose my camera again. I bought some new clips to hold it. Put some rings here. I'm going to keep it on my chest from now on instead of hanging down at my hip. That way I'll know right away if it drops out. I'm also going to tie a leash to it. So we're about to get started. Continue down the to the gulch here, and I'll show you the plane at the bottom. In elevation, we've pretty much reached the bottom. We've probably got a few more 100 feet of elevation to go, but we've got a mile to go, about a mile, maybe a little less, to go to Mine Gultch and Prairie Fork. I'm going to show you that oak. I'm going to show you some people lived at one time, foundations from the cabin, and I'm going to show you the plane crash. Right here, getting water. Robert's getting water. We both brought our Sawyers. Look at the outline of his pack on his back. You got a perfect outline of a pack on your back, Robert. Sweat.
Yeah, it's hot, dude.
Anyway, this is the first place the water starts blending in with different streams, and a lot of oxygen starts getting in. And signs of that, you can see small trout. If you see small trout in the water, you know there's oxygen in water. You know it's fairly decent. With a filter, show me your filter.
Sawyer. Oh, look at
the Sawyer. With that, you're 100% safe. But I've drank straight from this stream right here, and a friend of mine drank straight from this stream, and we didn't get sick. So it's not recommended. But I'm too tired to take my pack off. It was too hot.
Hello. Yes, this is Red Rob 85. Yeah, we just received word there's a down plane. We are on scene. We're gonna be the first on scene. Sir, are you okay? Sir, are you okay?
What happened, man?
I saw you fall from the sky.
Alright, last thing I know, I was flying in from Long Beach, swooped down here, thought I saw a Bigfoot. Turned out to be a naked ass hiker. I got kind of downdraft. It's the last thing I remember, man.
Well, you're okay. I've called it in. Search and rescue's on their way.
Thanks, man. Okay, guys,
no problem.
Here's that plane crash I told you about. Looks like it's been here for quite a few years. You got the top of the cockpit over here. You got the bottom over there. You got both wings. Back over here in the bushes, you got a few pieces. Looks like they were hit with looks like they were hit with a shotgun blast and brought down. Check out Robert's wing walking.
With the naked ass, I saw you.
Okay, we're coming down here real slow. I'm looking for the clip for the top of my tripod, just by chance, to see if I can find it. I found my camera and looking for my clip, and I see these pools like this, and every time I see a pool like this, I look, and I see a tail sticking out right there. Robert's gonna try to save this trout. Go for it, Robert. Here, watch. You're gonna see the trout.
God, there's like 100 bees in here, dude.
There he is. There he is. See him? He's going down.
Yeah, I see him. I need water for him.
Oh, he's back over there. We'll show you him if we get him out. These bees, they're probably just waiting around for that water to get a little lower so they can munch him. But no, he went underneath that rock and we got him. Where is he?
Right here.
Show him.
Drinking water in there, so that I put my drinking water in there. So now that water should be pretty oxygenated for a while.
We got to go all the way to where that mountain there touches. That's where the river is. 10-15 minutes.
you later, little buddy.
Another satisfied customer. Hey Robert, how old are you?
27 this month.
What do you think of that hike down? What do you think? You looking forward to going up? It was a good 3 hours.
Of straight downhill.
Non-stop, except stop and got water one time. It's non-stop 3-hour hike. A 3-hour hike. A 3-hour hike.
One time for water, dude.
The weather started getting rough. The tiny plane was down. Okay guys, here's another Boy Scout camp. This is the one I always tell you about, but I always am too tired to climb up here and show you. So I'm gonna show you on the way up. Besides that, this is probably where we'll end up staying tonight. This is Mine Gultch. You can look it on your map. Matter of fact, I brought my map. Not that I need it, but to show you. One time I came, oh look at miner's camp. There's a miner's camp over there. I came up here one time and I was gonna spend the night, but there was a guy and his son down here, and they were having like some father and son time. He was in the Scouts and he was helping him out for his Eagle Scout badge. So I left him alone and moved on. But look at this. How you can tell it's miners? The bucket. Here's a piece of old pottery. Doesn't look too old though.
It looks old.
Molly's dad, in his day, he was a teacher at college, and he had a pottery business on the side, and he made all her dishes. That guy was totally skilled. You should see some of the pottery she has. All her dishes and coffee cups and everything were made by him. The guy had some serious skills. She took me around Claremont and everything. He had kilns here and there. They're still there. They're long abandoned. He's long retired. But yeah, in his day, that guy had put out some pottery. He made all of his daughter's dishes. You've probably seen this on Headless Horseman or something. 4 trees grown into one. At least that's what it looks like. And there's a cave around the backside. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, we came up the top. It's no easy task. But look at this. You expect Christopher Walken to come busting out here on a horse at any minute. It's from here to back there, 6 foot maybe. You get a bivvy and lay in there really easy. So it's like an emergency shelter. It's in this Boy Scout camp if you guys want to ever check it out. And Mine Gultch. See? We're up above it. I was up above it.
It's always with the little quotes every time.
Okay, we dropped in through Vincent Gap. We came down here. This first little triangle, that's Mine Gultch. So in about 4 hours, this is as far as we've got. We did stop to look at the plane, mess around, and we did stop and rescue a trout. We did stop and have a meal. But we're in Mine Gultch now. Right here where Prairie Fork comes in. You see, Prairie Fork goes up, and we were going to think about going up to Cabin Flat, see how our energy level is later on tonight. If not, we'll spend the night here, head out in the morning. But we're going to come down here past Fish Fork, and we might come all the way down here to Iron Fork. From there to there, I don't know, that's half a day's travel. So we'll see how we're feeling. But this is where we are right now.
Look at this crazy guy. He's freaking doing the breaststroke in the street. What the hell are you doing over here?
I could actually hike out of here right now. I'm feeling so energized from that cold water. But we're not going to. We're going to go ahead and go on up Iron Fork. Oh, a little ways to the campground up there and spend the night. And then hike on out of here tomorrow morning. Check this out. A friend of mine, I'm not going to reveal who he is. You guys probably know who he is, but we're taking him out of here tomorrow. He gave me this Denison original chili. He brewed it up with some pork and beans, some Denison chili, some barbecue sauce, some rice, and he said something else. I'm not sure what else. It's actually pretty good though. On the way down, tore a big old hole in here. Actually, the hole's already there. It's just getting bigger and bigger. So I got me yucca, fibers attached. Sew it up. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Okay, well, it doesn't look so good, but it works. Nothing's getting in there. That's not gonna give away, and the rest of it will tear before that does. But while I was at it, tore my pants today.
I sewed that. Yucca, needle and thread. Keep it from spreading. These pants have seen their day, I think.
Toilet paper. So that's how it's done.
That's the Vargo wood stove. Use an S-bit cube to start it.
Over here. Any vibration.
That water's good.
Fine straight. Take a picture.
And the smoke from that's got the gnats away from us. My nephew stepped in the Terra Nova without the rainfly, and he seemed to sleep great. I chose the REI Minimalist Bivy. I got no condensation at all. I slept on top of my 45 bag. It was hot last night. It was hot. I could not quench my thirst. Really sleepless night. It's gonna be a real cold getting out of here without some solid sleep. And last night, about 7 or 8, it got a little cold. Then about 10, 11 o'clock, it got really hot. Now it's colder than it was in the middle of the night. I don't know what time it is, probably about 5:36. It's gonna be a hot one today. That's that new Vargo stove. The old one was so light, just it bent and came apart, but this one's made really nice.
Pancake action.
Making some pancakes. So, check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother, right about now.
And it would have been strong because those walls are 4 or 5 feet thick in some places.
You can use that.
Okay, we're back here at Mine Gultch. So up there would be that blue something mine, and then over this way would be the Big Horn mine. And back over here will be Prairie Fork in a minute. East Fork going southbound. This is right where all the rivers merge. Okay, see the riverbed? It goes from there all the way to there. And look at all these rocks. There's no trail. All these different paths. And can you imagine? Nighttime. Raining. Silver camera. And I found it amongst these rocks. Isn't that incredible? Okay, we're way up here now. A couple hours ago.
That's the Mount Baldy saddle right there.
We're down there on that trail. All the way down.
I can hike up this ridge here.
Around that mountain on the right.
Hit this road.
Mine Gultch is there. That's Prairie Fork. That's the one we were going to go up. But it's way too steep, way too bushy. Besides that, once we reach
7
the two,
miles across Blue Ridge.
I mean, from Blue Ridge all the way over to
Lupine?
No, to Baden Powell.
Oh, I don't know. You would come this way.
Yeah, how many miles on the highway you think?
It's 10 miles. It's 7 miles on the Pacific Crest Trail.
So it would have been
on the road, or you
it would have been all day up there, and then 10 miles by the road. So
you're looking at 10 miles.
We chose to do this.
Oh yeah, you'd had to go 10 miles that way and 10 miles back this way. It's the longer angles of the triangle there.
You see this sweat, this fullness.
Yeah, it's making that air feel nice.
That's Dawson's Peak there. That's Baldy, center of the screen. That's West Baldy, center of the screen now on the right. West Baldy, False Baldy. You got Baldy, Dawson's Peak, Fish Fork. Come down a little Fish Fork down there. Well, I made it again. That guy goes to Bighorn Mine. That's where he came from. This is out. I've about explored every canyon and every campsite down there, every river fork. I know I've said it before, but I see no reason for me to go down there again. If some of you guys want to go and you have any questions, you can contact me. I'll tell you how to do it. But I don't think I'll be taking anybody else back down there again. It's just a long walk up, seeing the same old thing. So I'll come up from the other side though. I'll come up as far as Fish Fork, which I plan on doing that in a few weeks. So anybody want to join me, get in contact. Here's the beginning of the East Fork. Small springs here and there all bleed in. Goes down right there. We were down there this morning walking through. We came up through there, over there, and we came out over that way.
Right down to the right of it, and where this flat part is here, and where they come down, that's Alder Gulch, right at the top, where all this.
How you feeling now? How you feeling? How you feeling, man?
Sore.
Elevation 7386.
Not necessarily in that
Pine
order.
Mountain, Prairie Fork, Mount Baldy,
Yeah,
Iron
you
Mountain,
can hike
Fish
down this
Fork,
ridge and go down.
Johnston Peak,
good manzanita
Alder
girls
Gulch,
down here.
Rattlesnake Peak, Mine Gulch, Ross Mountain, Vincent Gulch, Bed and Powell. So we came down through here, around through here, into there, down Fish Fork, and back. The Pacific Crest picks up right here and goes up and around the back and on down into Mexico. But this way, it rides over the top, comes down along the crest, crosses the street right by Baden-Powell, and then goes up the 41 switchbacks over Baden-Powell, and then down to Little Jimmy, and continues on all the way up into Canada. This is the town of Wrightwood. Pretty small, 2-3 streets. We're up here, raspberry margarita, Coke. Check this out. My yucca repair held.
Oh no, I saw you point that thing down at your crotch and say, check this out, and I'm like, what is he doing?
I'm making an X-rated.
That was funny.
Check this out.
Hey world!
Hey world, check me out.